22 and has experienced redemption on many levels. Let's listen to Zoe as she shares today. Thank you, Zoe.
Hey, my name is Zoe, and everything I'm about to share is for one reason: to give Jesus all the glory for what he has done in my life. Several years ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life when I tried crystal meth. What I thought would numb my pain quickly took control of everything. My addiction cost me the most important thing in my life: my children. My mom ended up getting custody of my babies. One was only 8 weeks old and the other was only 2. Losing them absolutely shattered me. Instead of turning to God, I tried to escape the pain. I got into a relationship with a drug dealer, which meant I had unlimited access to meth. Before long, we were both completely consumed by addiction. We cooked it ourselves, and my life became chaos. I remember spending holidays alone on the kitchen floor crying. My house got robbed, the police kicked my door in. I became so paranoid I started hallucinating. I was living in fear, loneliness, and darkness. I felt completely lost, but completely numb. For 5 years, that was my life. But one day, I finally reached the end of myself. I got down on my knees and cried out to Jesus. I told him I couldn't do it anymore. I told him I wanted my life back. I wanted my children back. Not long after that prayer, I felt led to go on a walk in Bella Vista. I didn't fully understand it at the time, but now I know God was guiding my steps. During that walk, the police arrested me on an old felony warrant, and I ended up spending 33 days in Benton County Jail. What looked like the worst thing that could ever happen to me was the beginning of God saving my life. While I was in jail, I heard about a recovery program called Nicole's House, and I was accepted. Before my dad dropped me off there, he baptized me, and that moment was the beginning of a completely new life. When I arrived at Nicole's house, I had nothing. No car, no license, no job, nothing but a willingness to change and a faith that God could rebuild what I had destroyed. And that's exactly what he did. While I was there, God began restoring my life piece by piece. I got my driver's license back, I got a job, I got a car, I got new clothes, but more importantly than any of that, I got to see my kids and my family again for the first time in 5 years. That moment is something I will never forget. And at my graduation at Nicole's house, I had 18 of my family members there. Today, my life looks completely different. By the grace of Jesus, I am almost 5 years sober. I have a job that I love doing, in-home healthcare, so my clients can stay in their homes. I've discovered a passion for biking and running, and I'm part of 3 different running and biking clubs. I've earned several medals from races: 5Ks, half marathons, and 60-mile bike rides. I also volunteer every week at the dog pound. I love being part of the community. But the greatest blessing of all is that I have my family back. My kids can come over and stay the night whenever they want, and our relationship is stronger than ever. Plus, I spend every holiday with my family. My favorite verse says, "Rejoice always, pray without ceasing." And that's what I try to do every day. Stay grateful and keep my eyes on Jesus. Because the truth is, I didn't fix my life. Jesus did. He took a broken, addicted woman who had lost everything, and he gave her a new heart, a new life, and her family back. So if there's anyone here today who feels like they've gone too far, or their life is too broken to be restored, I'm standing here as proof that God still saves, God still restores, and God still performs miracles. All the glory goes to Jesus. Thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Zoe. So many of these ladies have said at some point in their speeches, I heard about Nicole's house. How do we hear of these things? It's folks like you that share about